I'm 27 years old, and I've had a great life. Not because I'm rich, because I'm not rich yet. I don't even consider myself successful yet. But I've had more than my fair share of the influence, recognition, and respect most young people get at my age, especially here in Africa. This year, I'll be celebrating my 10th year as a motivational speaker. There are 10 regions here in Ghana. I've spoken in at least 9 of them, reaching over 600 platforms, hosting about 100 conferences, doing about 100 TV and radio interviews. And guess what? I began this at the age of 17 in high school. In high school, I discovered a gift, a talent to be able to inspire people to become the best that they could be. So I began inspiring my friends, talking to anybody who would listen, moving from class to class, talking to my friends, my juniors, my mates, challenging them to be the best that they could be. So I finished high school and resolved that I was going to be a motivational speaker. I began writing letters to churches, to schools, to invite me to come and speak to them. I'll send the letter, they'll look at me up and down and shake their heads and say, "You will hear from us." And I'll say in my head, "What again will you tell me?" Your body language says it all. But a few people gave me opportunity. They started inviting me to speak. And I really applied myself, so I became a really good speaker. So people started inviting me all over the country. And I've spoken in a number of places in Ghana. But as I travel around the country speaking to thousands of young people, I've discovered that for a lot of people in life, their number one challenge is finding direction, discovering their purpose, deciding what it is that they are good at, that they can commit themselves to. And for many people, they're having a struggle between what they studied in school and what they feel called to do. So they say, "Oh, I did fisheries, so I have to become a fisherman." But guess what? Guess what? In today's world, even if you did animal husbandry, the animals don't need husbands anymore. You can become anything you want to be. So I want to give a few pointers, what I believe are a few keys to help anybody who wants to find direction. I call it 6 vehicles of impact. That everybody in the world who becomes an impact maker, a role model, an example for others to follow, does it through at least one of 6 ways. 1, born talent. People who discover an inborn talent and leverage it to the highest level possible. Example, Ghanaian footballer Asamoah Gyan. No university degree, nothing. Named as one of the top 10 highest paid footballers in the world. Somebody say talent. The second vehicle, I call it big business. Big business refers to individuals who discover an idea and are able to build it into a business. Very often, they start very small. One such example is Ghanaian entrepreneur Prince Kofi Amoabeng. About 20 years ago, Amoabeng got an idea to start a company that will help people get easy access to loans. Goes to no place other than Krantamanto, a place known for selling second-hand clothing. Starts a company in a small office, 4 employees. Today, almost 20 years down the line, his company is Ghana's number 1 indigenous company, a big business. People who start a business from a small level and take it to the highest level possible. Vehicle number 3, I call it built expertise. Built expertise refers to people who discover a passion, an interest, some enthusiasm in one particular area or the other and say, "Look, I am committing myself to become a guru, an expert, a specialist in that area." About 20 years ago, a woman known as Ellen Hagan started a company in HR and committed herself to becoming a guru in her field. And that has been her path to influence and success in life. Yoni Kulendi, law. Ismail Yamson, management. People who commit themselves to a particular professional area, competence, and become gurus, build expertise. 4, brilliant idea. This refers to individuals who get a great idea. Sometimes the idea is an invention, something that did not exist that they create themselves. So, for example, Dr. Martin Cooper, he used to work for Motorola, then started first person to invent the mobile phone. Sometimes it's not an invention, it's an innovation, something that already existed that they improve. So, before Mark Zuckerberg came, there was social media. Zuck comes and creates Facebook, an invention. It's a brilliant idea. And that was his pathway to making an impact in the world. Sometimes, for some people, they get lucky. I call it bequested wealth. Some way, somehow, either their father or their grandfather becomes a wealthy person, dies and leaves his inheritance and says, "Charlie, guys, take it." And they take it. The 6 children of Sam Walton, one of the richest entrepreneurs to ever live, 6 children alone, by inheriting the wealth of their father, they are richer than 41% of the American population. Just by inheriting their father's wealth. If your father is like my father, forget. The 6th vehicle of impact is what I call bad practice. Ladies and gentlemen, whether you like it or not, some people make an impact in the world by doing bad things. Can we forget Osama bin Laden? No. Bernard Madoff made off with people's money by creating a Ponzi scheme. But I want to stimulate your mind this evening. How are you going to make an impact in the world? What tool are you going to use? Will it be through a born talent, a big business, a built expertise, a brilliant idea, bequested wealth, or a bad practice? Go make impact. Bless you.